I beg force feedback is turned on. This controller is yeeting through the wall. Welcome back everyone to some more F1 22 my team. It is time to continue with our newly built team in the F1 grid. Second to last car on the grid regarding performance, just ahead of the Williams. Let's take a look at our vehicle. Yeah, that's fine. I'll switch that in a moment. We have a new contract that we need to sign, so let me see what contracts are available to us considering bit has changed. I think we'll just re-sign with this toward because I feel like they're a good objective. Complete all practice programs, which I will. So that is good to have. Let me just put them in our car then. Put them back on our car. Alright, so let's take a look at our... I don't think we need... yeah, we need to save money. So let me just not touch my money right now. We need a couple more upgrades. We need to work on a lot of stuff. I think engine cover, redistribution, that works. Or yeah, let's do monocoque structure, weight reduction. That's a very important update that we need. So the upgrade will come before the French Grand Prix, which is in 2 Grand Prix time. So we'll just have that working in the background. So let's head on to the Canadian Grand Prix weekend. Time to jump into a Pirelli Hot Lap event. Let's see. Autocross seems like a good one. That's going through the gates, right? So let's do it. Alright, here we go. Autocross. Navigate through some carefully placed cones as quickly as possible. In this agility challenge, take care to avoid hitting or missing the cone gates, however, as these will incur time penalties. So, we gotta try and get it within 138. 70 gates. Let's go. And it's lights out and away we go. Okay. Nice. I think I remember saying slow and steady wins the race. Oh boy. Okay, it's so far so good. Oh my god. We did it. Oh my god. Let's see. I've only gone through 40 gates so far. Are you kidding me? Come on. Let's punch it. This one doesn't seem all too difficult compared to the other ones I've done. It might be because the Mercedes has a lot more control. Come on. I got cocky. I got cocky. Shouldn't have done that. That was it, man. That was it. Oh. I got cocky at the end. Now. Allow me this. I'm doing a replay. I'm trying this again. We got a 5-second penalty because I was doing it too. Okay, I think I did it. There we go. This time I did it gold. Let's go. There we go. Clean. Didn't get cocky at the end. Gold. First gold. Let's go. You'll love to see it. 137.04, which is just under the target time for gold. 1,000 acclaim and $100,000 in cash, which is perfect for us. We need the money. So let's move on to Grand Prix weekend. And without further ado, let's jump into round 9 of season 1. It's time for the Canadian Grand Prix. We're almost halfway there. Let's go to race weekend and see what we can pull off here in Canada. Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Alright, welcome to qualifying of the Canadian Grand Prix. I'm a little upset, guys. I am upset, mainly because I have no force feedback. Again, is it that hard to put force feedback into a game, man? Like, seriously, this has been going on for quite a while now. It's almost 2 weeks now since this game has been released. And yeah, I just don't know what EA are doing. Like, seriously, Codemasters, put it in. Put force feedback into the game. It's not consistent. At some tracks I have force feedback. Some tracks I have half of force feedback. And then in this one I have no force feedback at all. So I really don't know what I could do to be faster, because I'm so slow, because I don't have that input of where I can push and where I have to hold back with the acceleration and the braking, you know, and the turning. I just don't know that data. So yeah, I was last place in FP1 and FP2, and I think I'm going to be last place for qualifying at this rate. I mean, the trend we've been on is that we have been last place for most of the qualifying sessions. So except for that one Azerbaijan Grand Prix that we got lucky because the AI crashed out every like other lap that they did. So yeah, I'll take that. But yeah, it's ridiculous that they haven't even considered putting force feedback in. It's beyond me, man. Beyond me. But anyway, it is time to jump right into this laps here. So let's jump in and set a lap time. Not much of an update that I can give you from qualifying or free practice. My mind's all over the place, guys. Sorry. So yeah, we'll just jump out. We're just gonna go. Hopefully there's force feedback. No force feedback, guys. No force feedback. I should be last. Yep, I'm dead last. 2 seconds! You kidding me? I'm that slow, man. 2 seconds slower than a 110. I'm 112. Ridiculous how force feedback can cause so much damage to your lap time. Don't mind the delta. The delta's broken. Tell me what is not broken in this game, man. What is not broken? Seriously, I just don't understand.
Zone, we need a quick lap or that's qualifying over for us.
I don't even know what that delta is attached to, but we come across the line. Still slow. Still bloody slow. Still slow. Alright, only like 2 tenths, 3 tenths improved. Crossing the line. I don't know where I sit. I don't know where I sit. 21st, alright, I'll take it. Alright, so this is how we stand at the end of Q1. Tictum is out in P16, alright, he's through to Q2, but knocked out are Stroll, Ricardo, Norris, Latifi, myself, and Albon. Does EA know how to do anything correctly? Can't even get FIFA right? Can't even get the release time of F122 right? Can't even get Azerbaijan right with a vortex in the middle that just glitches? And then can't even get this right with the force feedback. I'm absolutely livid, guys. I'm livid with this situation. Like, seriously, if you're gonna release a game, just get it right. Seriously, it's not that hard. So, anyway, let's jump into the race. Let's see what we can do from P21, and I beg force feedback is like turned on, because otherwise this controller's yeeting through the wall, man. Seriously, I'm gonna lose my mind.
It's time once again then to go racing here in Montreal, the second largest French-speaking city in the world, and home since 1978 to the Canadian Grand Prix. We'll be seeing top speeds of around 210 miles per hour here at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, with around 2/3 of the lap taken at full throttle. High-speed chicanes spell potential danger, especially at the infamous Wall of Champions, and watch out for overtaking into the hairpin and that final chicane. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole. And the smooth operator Carlos Sainz completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Verstappen, Perez, George Russell and Hamilton, Magnussen, Bottas, Mick Schumacher and Fernando Alonso, Joe, Ocon, Pierre Gasly and Tsunoda, Tictum, Vettel, Lance Stroll and Daniel Ricciardo, Norris, Latifi, Frostbite and Alex Albon picks up the last spot on the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. And with me today, of course, is Natalie Pinkham. Why don't we talk about Ferrari? What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within the team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do. And that has definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
All right, jumping into it then. All right, let's calm down, right? Racing with a hot head does not do you any good. So let's relax and let's get in here. There we go. This is the strategy I want. Mainly because I'm doing this because once you go out on the hards, cold hards are going to take forever to heat up. So starting on the hards means that the hards will already be heated up for the race, and we should be able to have a much better time on the mediums. Heating the mediums up is a lot easier, so that is why I choose these kind of strategies. Also, it's kind of a habit from my F1 2021 series. If you guys have seen that, of course, you'll know that I always start on the harder compound because the softer compound is always faster at the end. Anyway, let us get racing then. Usual. I just hope No, I don't have it. I don't have force feedback, guys. That's an L. There's a big fat L. Well, whatever. I have driven without force feedback for the past couple Grand Prix anyway.
Okay, how was that pull away? You'll have a bit more grip than that on the start, but we need to warm the tyres properly now. Make sure you get some heat into the brakes as well.
Yeah, Mark, the car is absolutely trash because I don't have force feedback. I don't feel anything. It's as if my nerves have just decided to stop working or something. Like, ridiculous. We'll deal with it. Alright, here we go. Time to park this. Let's see. Purple! Marvelous.
Okay,
I'm getting good at this. Alright, let's hope for just a good Grand Prix because I have no force feedback. Let's see, 5 red lights and we are underway for the Canadian Grand Prix. Decent getaway. Oh boy. Okay. Ah, you sure, man? Yo, 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 yo. Well, this Grand Prix has just gone to crap. Vehicle condition.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Well, I mean, I am going along anyway. Ay, ay, ay. This is not what we needed, because we're already slow anyway. Like, I don't know where to accelerate, guys. I really don't. I'm sorry. I just don't know where to accelerate, because I don't know any...
Right,
I don't have any force feedback. Well, it's gonna be a quiet drive, guys. Quiet drive. Wall of Champions taken okay. Look at Albon pull away. I'm gonna be last. I'm gonna be dead last this Grand Prix, guys. Slow and steady, I'm trudging along here, and I'm going past a couple cars here. Gasly's in the pits. Maybe he has wing damage or something. I'm just going on my merry way, and I'm slowly coming up to some cars here. Let's keep pushing. Here he comes, Gasly. I'm gonna get overtaken again, I think. Yep. There he goes. No surprise there. Much faster car. DRS. Probably dumping ERS as well. I have no force feedback, so I'm like super slow. I'm like 2 seconds slower than my actual pace. It's a shame that it's my first outing here in Canada in F1 and I get shafted with no force feedback. Alright, even with the pit stop I'm behind everyone, so this is an L. This is an absolute L. This Grand Prix is an absolute L. Man. You see, the problem with no force feedback is that you don't know when to accelerate because the force feedback gives you a lot of data about where the car is at the moment. Like, is it at the edge of spinning out? Is it wheel spinning? Is it, you know, in the okay zone? Because I feel like I'm not really pushing this car to the limit. I'm coasting a lot. I am being reticent. I'm being conservative with my acceleration. That's why I'm slow. Like right there, I think I could give more gas, you know? But I'm afraid to do it because I'll flip out. I'll spin out. I'm surprised I haven't crashed out yet. You see? If I had force feedback there, I would know that I should not accelerate. Oh well, here comes Gasly again. Much faster than I am. Yep, everyone's faster than me. Everyone's done their pit stop and I'm still behind. This is an L. How I have not spun yet is beyond me. Really. Exceeding track limits warning. Oh. Gasly has locked up and gone straight on. But still, he's faster than me because I don't know where to frickin' accelerate. Plus, he has DRS. Goodness gracious me. This is annoying. How I've not crashed yet is beyond me, man. Seriously. Oh, Carlos Sainz is out. Interesting.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 4.
Wonder what happened with the Ferrari. Must be a engine blowout or something, just like the real thing in, where was it? Austria. Just like Carlos Sainz in Austria, maybe. Engine blowout. Engine fire, maybe. You know what, guys? I don't think there's a point in continuing this race. I'm gonna save the engine.
There's been an incident on track.
Yeah, I'm gonna save the engine. There's no point in us continuing. I'm just gonna go into the pits and retire. Sorry, guys. Really, I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. I'm gonna go into the pits. We're retiring the car. It's the first. It's a first here in Suh Elite Racing history. But I have to call it because no force feedback. No force feedback.
You only have to stop once now. One stop left.
So, Natalie, what do you think helped them deliver this result?
Well, I honestly feel it was down to the driver and car today. I mean, we could talk driver skill all day, but if you don't have a solid team to back that, you're never going to get anywhere. When you hit that sweet spot of having both an excellent driver and an incredible car, that's when you see results like those that we've witnessed today.
Looking at the podium, you can see that red suit familiar to fans across the globe. A world-class win for a world-class team. Ferrari, do it again.
I'm sorry guys, I had to call it there because I just couldn't continue to drive without force feedback and be that slow and just show you guys nothing. Nothing was happening. I was just going slower and slower and slower, and I just don't know. It was so annoying to see. Yeah, it's just so annoying to race, so annoying for you guys to watch, I think. So I just called it quits there. Hope you guys are okay with it. Charles Leclerc, fastest lap and P1, no surprise there. Red Bulls in the P2 and P3 positions. Hamilton, Russell, Bottas, Magnussen, Schumacher, Norris, and Zhou in the top 10 points. Ocon, Stroll, Tsunoda, Ricciardo, Ticktum, Albon, Vettel, Gasly. The Tifi round out the finishers with Alonso, myself, and Sainz not finishing the race today. Let's take a look at the standings then. Not much has changed. I am in P13, I don't care. Leclerc and Sainz are still in the lead, 50-point gap between them, and then it's a 110-point gap between Leclerc and Hamilton. Quite an interesting development in the drivers. Constructor standings wise, yeah, there's not much happening. Ferrari are totally dominating, and Mercedes and Red Bull are only 10 points away from each other. So we'll see how that evolves as the season goes on. Sorry guys, I had to pull the plug today. I just didn't want to give you guys a video that just was boring overall. We just had a collision in the early doors of the Grand Prix, and then we couldn't find the pace because we had no force feedback. Didn't know where to push the car, where to go easy on the car. So yeah, that is quite significant. I was hitting, so I did some practice rounds around Canada, so time trial. I was hitting 111s, 112s easily, but I'm doing 115s here with ERS even. So it just shows that you lose so much pace without the forced feedback. So I just don't know. So I'm sorry, I had to pull the plug because I didn't think it was worth racing this whole race. They don't like to adjust stuff, so what do you want me to do? I don't know. Well, an infuriating episode nonetheless. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe, use the red button down below, and leave a comment down below if you guys have experienced anything else that's weird in the game that you think Codemasters are completely idiots for not addressing. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next Grand Prix, which I think, I don't even know anymore. I don't care. I'll see you guys in the next Grand Prix. Take care, guys.